Good afternoon. My name is Simos Simillides. I'm the Sales and Marketing Director of Pafila. We are a Cyprus-based company. And today I'm going to share with you some of our experiences in the Cyprus real estate industry and, of course, the Cyprus Citizenship by Investment program, which is a relatively new program, but with a very good track record of success and reliability. First of all, the real estate market in Cyprus did not start with the introduction of the citizenship program. It was something that was going on for many, many years. Personally, I've been working in this industry for the last 18 years, and even when I started back in 1999, there was a big boom. There was a lot of anticipation of how the industry would evolve with the imminent entry of Cyprus into the European Union. Cyprus has always been in the center of things, being close to 3 continents, being a major stop between Africa, Asia, and Europe, and this always made it into a very unique destination. We're a small country, just 9,251 square kilometers, and the population is just 1 million. And this scarcity of land also plays a very important role in the value of property, in the value of land. We might be a small country, but it has a lot of things going for it. There are 2 international airports servicing millions of tourists every year. Official languages is English and Greek. And of course, it has an excellent healthcare system and one of the highest standards of education in the European Union. Cyprus is a place where you can find everything. Rich cultural history, thriving cities, skiing, water sports, and a very good business proposition. We've joined the European Union in 2004, joined the euro as a currency in 2008, and over the next few years, Cyprus scored very highly in many international rankings. And investors felt secure to invest in Cyprus. It was voted by Forbes as a very good business country to do business, as one of the safest countries to live, as one of the best countries to relocate, and all these played a very important role, and they fueled the real estate market of Cyprus. In addition to that, a pro-business government really shaped the future of businesses in Cyprus. As a country, we do not have heavy industry. As a country, we do not have the vast plains of Spain to grow vegetables and fruit. What we have is a small country and a very good tax system. And we tried to make this our competitive advantage in today's business and environment. We have one of the lowest tax systems in the European Union. We have a modern banking system which gives confidence to investors to come to Cyprus, start up companies, and we have a highly skilled English-speaking workforce. To top it all off, Cyprus is a very beautiful and safe cosmopolitan country. It has nothing to envy from other major European cities, and in fact, we have a lot of cities in Cyprus that resemble Cannes, and it feels like coming home being here in France. Here we see a picture of Limassol. I would call it the commercial capital of Cyprus. Just some important statistics to explain why the real estate market is doing so well in Cyprus. First of all, traditionally, the real estate market and tourism are separate industries. But in Cyprus, it all started with tourism. People visiting Cyprus and liking the place so much that they ended up buying a holiday home. And year to year, we see the tourism industry in Cyprus to grow more and more. This has to do also with the uncertainty in the surrounding countries, Syria, Turkey, Egypt. These are destinations that always attracted a lot of tourists. But during the recent years, because of the conflict in the region, the tourism was absorbed by Cyprus. And of course, the real estate industry. And just to indicate, there's been an increase of more than 34% in the units sold from last year, and the same trend continues for this year. Another good indication of the real estate industry is the number of new companies being formed in Cyprus. There is a 20% increase compared with 2015, and this percentage, which translates to thousands of company registrations, is followed up by companies bringing employees to Cyprus. These employees seek accommodation, they buy houses, they buy apartments, they relocate their families, they go to school, and this all fuels the economy of Cyprus. One of our other major industries is the shipping industry. And Cyprus, for a small country, it boasts one of the largest fleets in the European Union and the 10th largest merchant fleet in the world. This maritime industry accounts for around 7% of the GDP of Cyprus. Now, the tax system of a country plays a very important role in the real estate industry, and as it was previously mentioned by the speaker before from FIAPCI, it does make a make or break proposition. Luckily for Cyprus, the government realized this early on, and that is why we have one of the lowest tax systems in the European Union, with a corporate tax of 12.5%. There is a 2.5% tax on intellectual property, 0% tax on the sale of shares, and 0% tax on the dividends to shareholders. That, together with more than 60 double taxation treaties and a non-domicile principle, makes Cyprus a very unique place to invest. And this ties very well with the citizenship program, because a lot of the investors who come enjoy these benefits. Zero inheritance tax, zero tax on owning a property, zero transfer fee. Again, these are all very important aspects why the real estate industry in Cyprus has flourished. Very few countries in the world can boast this. The fact that there is no tax for owning a property in Cyprus has really helped the industry a lot. And this is all part of the government's pro-business agenda. And in addition to that, VAT, which is a European tax, for the first property in Cyprus, it's just 5%. Any subsequent property carries a 19% VAT tax. And this point here, it's very important to understand why the luxury segment property in Cyprus has done so well. Because people nowadays, instead of investing in multiple properties and paying 5 and 19% VAT, they choose one big property of 2 million, 3 million to make up for the investment requirement, and they end up paying a lot less tax than, let's say, an investor who invests in multiple units. Now, the Cyprus program, I know it was mentioned earlier by Charles as well, but it is by far the simplest and most efficient way to get a European passport. It has nothing to envy from any other program in the world, and I would say it's the best European program by far. It only takes 3 months to get the approval from the passport. Cyprus allows dual citizenship, which makes it very easy for people from all over the world to still keep their passport and enjoy the privileges of the European program. The Cyprus passport is not just your gateway into Europe. It's a very strong passport, and it's ranked among the best passports in the world, allowing people to travel to more than 168 countries visa-free. And to top it all off, the passport is not just for the investor. It allows the whole family to enjoy a European passport, and it's the only program that allows children up to the age of 28 to be admitted and to receive the passport. But I guess the most distinguishing factor of the Cyprus program is that it's an investment at heart, and a short investment at that as well. The investor, after just 3 years of holding the property or the investment, has the right to sell and exit the investment, thus making a very good return on his investment and retaining the passport. It only takes €2 million, as I'm sure you know, and in the event the investor wishes to add additional parents onto the application, then there is an additional investment of €500,000. So with €2,500, 3 generations can obtain a European passport. The process is extremely easy. Of course, it's very thoroughly vetted by 2 government ministries, the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Interior, to make sure that the caliber of people that receive the Cyprus citizenship are reputable investors who will add value to Cyprus and not just come and buy a passport. As a company, we offer a 100% money-back guarantee in the event the passport is not approved. And to be honest, we've never had to exercise that because of the vetting that goes into. Within a couple of days, we can do a pre-check, and we know with certainty whether or not the applicant will be successful or not. Furthermore, the money is deposited in a special account, and it's not released to us or to any developer for that matter until the actual passport is approved. So this whole program, it's not only a good investment, but at the same time, it's very secure. It's not like Canada, where we heard a few minutes ago that 50,000 applicants submitted everything, they gave all their information, and then they were rejected. Here in Cyprus, it's very straightforward, very efficient, and once you go through the steps, your approval is guaranteed. Now, our company has been in the market for the last 40 years. During this period, we have won a lot of awards for our construction, for our design, for our services, and we're very proud of the brand name of Pafila, and it took a lot of hard work to accomplish a level of excellence that has nothing to be jealous from other international brands throughout the world. Recently, since 2012, we have added an immigration department to our company, and to date, we have assisted more than 1,000 permanent residence investors and more than 300 passport investors to come and make Cyprus their home. As a company, we focus and we build and we sell, of course, in Greece and in Cyprus. But in Cyprus, we focus almost exclusively in the 2 cities of Paphos and Limassol. And I just wanted to explain why we do that. Cyprus has a very efficient land registry department, so all this information can be found on the government's website. If you go to the land registry, you can find all the statistics. And because of the transparency, a lot of investors are not walking around blindly in Cyprus. They know where to invest, they know what to invest. And it can be seen that 92% of all luxury properties in Cyprus, properties that were sold with a price of more than 1 million, took place in Paphos and Limassol. And you can see some property transactions to foreigners, and you can see the statistics for Cyprus in general, 2016 to 2015, 34%, and the subsequent statistics for the other cities. So there is a very good market for luxury real estate in Cyprus, and this in conjunction with the passport program of the 2 million, this makes it a very good investment. I'm just going to close by showing you two of our developments, one in Paphos and one in Limassol, just to get an idea the kind of properties the program allowed developers in Cyprus to do. With the backing of the government and the introduction of the program, developers had the necessary incentives to introduce award-winning and unique developments into the market. And this in turn helped the whole economy, from architects to civil engineers to furniture companies to builders. Everyone benefited, the real economy of Cyprus benefited from the citizenship program. Very quickly, I'm just going to show Mintus Hills, an award-winning development by Pafila, designed by Atkins and Woods Bagot, very famous architects. Most of you must know them from their developments in Dubai, in New York. Burj Al Arab, for example, in Dubai, has been designed by Atkins. Mintus Hills is a 5 million square meter estate. It's a full integrated resort offering a lot of facilities, a lot of amenities, including an 18-hole PGA-approved golf course, a village square with shops, restaurants, and of course, award-winning architecture. Here we've had a lot of clients interested, and we have sold more than 150 villas. And it's truly a unique development and an example of what foreign investment can offer to a country. This is a picture of our clubhouse, and it's currently the biggest clubhouse in the whole of Mediterranean. One, it's our other development in Limassol this time. It boasts that it's the tallest residential seafront tower in Europe. And this is not just a marketing thing, it's actually a reality. Of course, there are taller buildings in Europe, but either they are not residential or they are not seafront. This is actually the tallest seafront residential tower in Europe. It was launched a few months ago, and within a few months, more than 80% was completely sold out. It's designed by Atkins, and it's the landmark building of Cyprus at the moment. It stands 38 floors tall, and it's, let's say, the new iconic building of Limassol. It offers unobstructed sea views from all units, and it's a very luxurious development which has nothing to be jealous from similar developments in New York, in Monaco, in London. It's truly a beautiful resort. The development is under construction. It's expected to be delivered in March 2019. Here we see some internal pictures of the communal areas, the spa. Just like this, there are many other developments in Cyprus, not only by Pafila, but from many other reputable developers. And this level of developments has helped Cyprus reinvent itself as a destination for luxury real estate and a very sustainable real estate market. We hope that with further improvements to the citizenship and the residency program, more and more investors will come to Cyprus. And even though the Cyprus real estate market has changed dramatically from the last 5 years, we still expect that there is a long way to go, and Cyprus is gradually but steadily reinventing itself and becoming a major player in the international real estate market. If you have any questions, please feel free. Alternatively, we also have a stand outside, and I'll be more than willing to answer any questions, either for the market or the program, or even for a possible cooperation between your companies and us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.